Oh boy, it's that time again. It is, in fact, the One Planet Challenge. I'm getting some looks for my right here that is like, oh Jesus Christ, you're recording another video? Is that what is that what that look is? What does that look, Nikki?
Why are you doing the One Planet Challenge when clearly
Oh, you mean your challenge? Your mod challenge. Your mod challenge is coming. I am waiting for some stuff to happen, but basically my girlfriend was like, hey, what if I select a bunch of mods and you play with that? Well, sure, but what's gonna happen is that I will do that in a long playthrough and then do a supercut as a test, so to speak, to see why the fuck is this thing all the way out here. Sorry, what was my what was I saying again? Oh yeah, yeah, it'll happen sooner or later, Snookums.
Research project concluded.
A curator order. Hello there.
System scan complete. Evading hostiles.
Are you fucking serious? Are they moving? Oh my god. Wait, they're moving the... Oh, is that to janky? No, it's not. Space Amoeba, and they're using wormholes. Like a certain dragon in a certain show that you may have seen on the channel. Go and watch, you know, YouTube Wars. It's fun. There's a lot of fun to make as well. Alright, cool. Expansion? No. Harmony? Utopian Dream is really good. Prosperity is also really good. Diplomacy. Your trust growth. I haven't really made any first contacts. 816. How long will that take? A while. Like, prosperity is also quite good. Hold on, what did my faction want again? They wanted what? Diplomatic traditions. I guess I kind of have to do it now then. Because if I can get a federation up and running, that'd be really good, especially in terms of the One Planet Challenge, so to speak. Because, yeah, reasons. Alright, cool. Let's just go for passive entry here, and then... Oh, good lord, not the ransomeers. Alright. An emergency transmission buoy floats in gentle orbit around Rasselgetty 1. Where is this? Well, what the fuck were you doing all the way out here? Ooh, there's a nebulae here as well. It might be a human model of civilian ships, designed to be ejected as an emergency measure should the comm system fail. But the extent of the damage makes it impossible to know for certain. Alright, clear up the transmission.
Situation log updated.
Alright, cool. Let's go here. Let's select you, and then Control Shift, and have it queued up as the very first thing, because we got some pirates to mess around with. Oh boy. Let's get this going.
Research project concluded.
The buoy has been verified as one of human make, and the signal its relaying has been established. Hello, this is the captain of the Luxion, a human, civilian transport. Captain, former captain, the Luxion is gone. We were boarded by space pirates and taken captive before they blew up the ship. Who captured you? They, I think. They called themselves the Ransomeers. At any rate, they're a vile bunch. We'd all be dead already if they didn't think that they could get some kind or something for us from the UNA. I overheard them discussing their demands. We will rescue them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chancellor. We held you in some space station, but I have no idea where we are beyond that. I will increase the transmission burst for now, but I should let you triangulate the location of the prison from this buoy.
Situation log updated.
Buoy. Wait, what? Ransomere base. Where is this?
Anomaly detected.
What the hell? Why would it be all the way down here? That makes zero friggin' sense. Alright, well, let's go and mine this energy then, I guess. The Ransomeers, as they like to call themselves, they can wait. Ooh, the teaching of warriors. Cool. Considering we are xenophile, across the barren fields of Erasmodon 2-3A, there are indications of all battles being fought. Beneath the lifeless ground, our researchers on the UNS Newton have found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly, a container filled with documents. If we send the documents to our home world for translation, we could potentially learn something more about this war and who fought in it. It would also be possible to simply sell them as antiques. Whoa, that's a lot of resources. But the warriors'
Situation log
texts
updated.
are actually quite
System
good.
scan complete.
Our fleet is tiny.
Construction online.
Like, literally, our fleet is tiny.
Anomaly detected.
Which one's this? Oh, it's giant skeletons here. Sure. Are you still down in here? Let's just survey these two systems, I guess. And the Newton is up here. Oh, that's where the curator order is. Okay. Well, let's just do the anomalies in these systems. They are fairly high level, so we should be able to get something out of that. Okay, we don't have time. It's not the time yet to get more stuff and things. So let's get the energy from this first.
Research vessel needs assistance.
Oh, of course it does. Because space amoeba are attacking it. Ooh, it got out in time. How strong are they? 500? We should be able to take that at some point. But we are rapidly expanding. We're kind of snaking down here. Which is not the greatest of ideas.
Construction online.
Okay.
System charted.
Alright, cool. So,
System surveyed.
there's 6 minerals in this. Ooh, that's a 4. Okay. So let's get this mining station up and running. Comet sighted! A small celestial object with pronounced gases and particulate tail was recently observed in Sol system. Its passing was uneventful. That's one of the negatives of being a materialist. You don't really care about the small things in the universe. Oh, the runaway greenhouse effects. There is evidence that the current climate of Tereblium 3D is the cause of a runaway greenhouse effect triggered by massive amounts of pollution. The oceans have boiled away and the moon is permanently enclosed in a dense cloud of layer due to the thick atmosphere. Scattered ruins from the indigenous civilization can still be found on the surface, suggesting the overpopulated culture that perished in the mid to late stages of an industrial age. Thanks for beating us on the nose with that paradox. Well done. Alright, so they got diplomatic. We don't have a new contact. Where is everybody? Like, seriously, where is everybody? And also, why can I... Oh, because enclaves. Okay, so it's the curator order. As well as an artisan troop.
Anomaly detected. Construction online.
Let's have a chat with the curators. They're exceedingly, well... Okay, so can you aid us in research, maybe? How much does it cost? 1,000 for a 10% research boost. Yeah, it would be minimal at this point, not really worth my while. Not for the amount of money that they're asking for.
System scan complete.
Alright, cool. Wasn't there a system with a ridiculous amount of minerals in it? Ooh, it's a youth listening post.
Situation log updated.
What are the light? Ooh, there's like a bunch of stuff in here. Tomb Worlds, of course. What else would it be? Well, let's do the research projects in here. And let's just queue up all these research anomalies that we have in all these systems that we actually haven't done anything with. You're not... Okay. That's a single planetary body in there.
Research project concluded.
Well, language experts have been at it for weeks and try and translate the documents we have found in the old battlefield. Today we finally have some results. For we know that the fallen warriors are all followed the teachings of a philosopher called Talissa, the Teller of Tales. See, that's called, children, that's called alliteration. Talissa, the Teller of Tales. Right? Talissa, the Teller of Tales. That's a good name for a person. It really rolls off the tongue. The documents are a breakdown of tactics, strategy, and most importantly, logistics in interstellar warfare. Being a strong spokesman against war, Talissa still found it to be essential knowledge for steering into the future. Even the most peaceful of people might be forced into a corner in their work for a better world. Ah.
Construction online.
Oh, wait, this is the edict one, isn't it? Oh, please tell. Oh, good lord. Okay, it's the edict one. It does increase naval capacity by 10%. Ion thruster.
Research project concluded.
That's your thing. Ooh, destroyers.
Construction online.
Let's get geothermal.
Construction online.
Okay. Let's just pop into the system to see if there's actually anything in here. A lot of the time, it's just grade A, you know, shenanigans. Man, there's a lot of... Can we even mine this? No, we don't have Eldar polishing. And polish my Eldar.
Research project concluded.
After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Procyon 3A, we have concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Moya? With much smaller bones of at least 3 separate creatures that were found within the larger skeleton, and we can assume that these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, the organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Procyon 3A. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced our knowledge. Yes, Paradox, why can't we grow spaceships? Well, Wiz, I'm waiting.
Anomaly detected.
What's this? Ooh, a hard one. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. ASpec says yes to that. And ASpec likes to talk in the third person. Boop, 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 boop. Energy is fine. Food is fine. Energy could use a little bit of a boost. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Considering we no longer
Fleet
really...
upgrades applied. System
This
surveyed.
is garbage. Wait, this is not surveyed? What the frell?
New technology discovered.
Why, may I ask? Just survey the system. That's all I want. Just survey the friggin' system. Alright, we can't really do anything with it at the moment, but, oh boy. The Federation. Improve deflectors. Ooh, plasma weapons. Ooh, colony development speed, because clearly I need that. Hyperlane, however, is definitely good. Mineral processing plant and nebula refinery is always nice. Stellar torpedoes. Yeah.
Research project concluded.
Okay, is this what is this?
Construction online.
Oh, it's military theory. That's nice.
Construction online.
And we get a bunch of unity because we have done the thingy with the stuff.
Construction online.
77 months. Still way too much. Star patterns. The latest sensory readings from Sirius B showing that the star pulsating regularly. But when the crew of the UNS Kelvin arrived on site, there was no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly was caused by a sensory malfunction, Ronald Evans Jr. What a name. Ronald Evans Jr. That implies that his dad was also called Ronald Evans. This definitely looks like somebody who would be called Ronald Evans, won't you agree? I do. He claims that he's discovered some sort of similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere, and now he fears that something strange is happening to the galaxy's stars. He has charted a course to the nearest affected stars. We should get to the bottom of this. Alright, where's this? Cool. Oh, that's actually not that far away. Okay. Maybe? Like, what's close? You? Okay, cool. Let's just do this research project over here first. And we have found a youth colony.
Situation log updated.
We will just start researching that prontonies. And also put the starbase here. Just patch the quote-unquote holes that we have currently.
Construction online.
Alright, we can't build a station here because we don't have the resources to mine the actual crystals. Microsingularity. A microsingularity recently intersected with this place, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly, in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further studies may be warranted. Oh boy. I love further studies. Okay, maybe like with 17 energy. Not a fan, but...
Research project concluded.
Cool, more youth artifacts. When do we find out that there's only 2 of their fat asses fit in one of their spaceships? Spoilers. Alright, are you doing anything? Alright, just move in here. With a bit of luck, those Xenos are gone.
Discovered.
Alright, Empire leader capacity +1 and leader...
Research project concluded.
Ooh, crazy star. Crazy star! It's like Crazy Train. The crew of the UNS Kelvin has made an unfortunate discovery. Like they had suspected, the pulsating pattern observed from Stella was in fact due to a sensory malfunction in Science Officer Ronald Evans Jr.'s head. Oh, poor Ronald Evans Jr. He has become delusional and is currently under the impression that he is the protector of the realm and that the stars are pulsated coded warnings about the coming apocalypse. The crew believes that he himself has manipulated the ship's sensor data during a psychotic spell. Ronald Evans Jr. is now in a medical pod headed towards Earth where he will receive treatment. Thank you for your service, Ronald Evans Jr., protector of the realm. Oh, that's kind of sad. I need to get a new scientician.
Construction
Yeah,
online.
you're eager, right? Alright, cool. Get into the spaceship. And we'll just set them up for automatic stuff and things. Alright. Can we... Fuck it. Let's do all the mining stations in here. Sure, nothing bad will come of this. Let's take a look at our ship design. Streamer? I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay. Well... Alright, because we don't have tier 2 energy at the moment, so that's causing some... Ooh, a youth asteroid dwelling.
Situation log updated.
Let's see, maybe we can find Yuthon very soon. That'd be kind of nice, actually.
Anomaly detected.
Preliminary scans of GF-35 in -12 indicated that a heavily armored vessel is in orbit of the asteroid. We would be wise to proceed with caution. Fuck it. We're just gonna go and research this. Where is it? Is there a heavily armored ship here? Because I don't see one. Okay. See, there's nothing in the system. You can just get it. I think overall, the system's not half bad.
Research project concluded.
After investigating the youth dwelling on asteroid IL-88, we have learned that it was the home of the famous philosopher hermit, Yuklir. Ah, yes. The famous philosopher hermit, Yuklir. I have heard of him. Because they were famous. She was evidently a figure of some renown in their culture, and references to her have been found in several different youth sources. Clear remains were found in the by the dwelling's main airlock, where she perished waiting for a scheduled supply star party that never arrived. Man, that's kind of sad. Getting spaced by your own people. Uh-oh. Ooh, Nefarious Pride. The armored vessels discovered in orbit around GF-5312 is an abandoned military spacecraft called Nefarious Pride. Its light frame and evasion hardware suggested it was built for long-distance patrol missions, but it has since been retrofitted into a long-range stealth bomber. There is no stealth in space. Records of the ship's comms revealed it was hijacked by a rebel guerrilla on its way to perform a strike against a secret complex called the Ixvan Labs, said to hold a weapon so powerful it could win them the war. When they said it was shut down, we have extracted the ship's destination. Okay, we can...
Situation log updated.
Let's... Are you fucking serious? It's all the way over here. This better be worth it. The weapon system, if it's like, oh yeah, here's tier 1 kinetic weapons. Haha! Got you again, player!
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, well, at least we can get some energy again.
Anomaly detected.
Challenging. Alright. Are you done yet? No. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Gizarak 4 at some point during the previous 1,000 years. Plus, alright, plus 11 minerals will do for this system. Alright.
Construction online.
How's our tech modifier
Construction
here?
online.
Plus 17. Alright, we're starting to get towards the point where I'm just like, getting a little bit uncomfortable.
Anomaly detected.
Ooh, illicit matter. Tell me more. The Newton finds a disturbing tangle of technology hidden in a deep crater on the asteroid's surface. Evidently, someone has, with rather simple means, managed to stabilize a one-way wormhole. And Science Officer Julia Fortin quickly asserts that the asteroid is the exit point. The other end opens up somewhere in uncharted space some light years away from a black hole. And small quantities of dark matter are leaking, being siphoned through the wormhole. Whoever set us up seemed to have abandoned the situation, and we have found some dark matter. Cool. It's reasonably far away. Where the fuck are all these aliens? Where is everybody? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go automatic exploration.
System surveyed.
Where is everybody? Like, this is, like, not Drake equation territory, but still, like, starting to get a little bit worried about the existence of other species. Are we alone? Well, clearly not, because we've found, you know, other species. Just their remains. Is space a cold, dead husk waiting for us to explore? Are we too late? Is this the end of the galaxy? Or universe? This particular asteroid is an extraordinary capture, and appears to have been washed by some sort of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before finally settling in the Conveap system. The original source of the radiation remains unknown, but the USS Kelvin has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data. Oh boy, 128 physics points. That's almost 10 days, almost 10 months worth. What a delight. What was this again? I can't remember. Peculiar crater? Dimension. Where is this? And why am I not doing this? Let's not do that. Okay, let's send you over here. Okay, so I want to build a starbase over here because I want all these delicious minerals. Yeah, these are pretty bad. These are all 2s. Like, this is a lot of resources right here. And this is a nice little choke point as well. On a black hole. But I want to see if we... Ooh, this place, though. Oh, this is perfect. This right here, this system, is the only way from the south entry into our space. And it just happens to be a pulsar. That means that anybody coming into this system with shields will find that they are completely useless. Now, you may have noticed that I have not been building many robots, and there is a reason for this. I would like to trigger something fun, like, for instance, say, the Unbidden, question mark? That would be fun. Yes, that would be fun, ASpec. That would be very fun indeed. Let's upgrade our fleet. Let's get a couple more corvettes.
Anomaly detected.
Another one? Really? Okay. Well, more living metal, I guess. Okay, cool. Habitability plus 10. We just want the starter of this, really. Prosperity. Meh. Utopian Dream is really nice. As is Bulwark of Harmony, which we definitely are going to need. Where the hell is everybody?
Construction online.
Like, we're literally 29 years into the game and we haven't found anybody? What's up with that?
Construction online.
Like, normally we should have made proper first contact by now, and I don't mean these artisan troops and whatnot.
System surveyed.
Okay, well, that's not Xenos. Despite the seemingly frozen surface of Convap 6, the planet's orbital path around the star leaves it blistering at several hundred degrees. Under normal circumstances, it would sublimate the ice and the surface. However, extreme gravitational pressure exerted by the planet's ultra-dense core keeps the water in a solid state, resulting in a planet of fiery hot ice. Apparently, that is a thing.
System charted.
Alright, cool. So,
Construction
you are
online.
4 minerals, and you are 3 minerals, and you are 2.
Construction online. Anomaly detected.
That great. Could you...
We lost a research
Oh no!
vessel.
Santiago Romero! May she rest in peace. Well, I guess it wouldn't be an ASpec series without actually losing scientists in a horribly stupid way. Well, her life was like her work. Fast and slightly sloppy. We're gonna go wrap up the episode here. You know, the One Planet Challenge, it does continue. I still haven't seen any pirates, so that's the thing. But yeah, we want to get a gene clinic up and running, and I completely forgot about that. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and, as always, each other.